Hi guys, it is April from Getting Hooga With It. I have done it again. I got another big old book haul from Book Outlet and I wanted to go through with you, do a little unboxing. So let's get into it. If you didn't see my last unboxing, I am officially a Book Outlet vlogger friend. So I'm gonna link my little page below. So my vlogger friend page has like a picture of me and then all the books that I've gotten recently from Book Outlet, so you can go and dive in. But let's dive into the haul. I got quite a few this time. First up is We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. I was so excited when I saw that they had this edition because it is gorgeous. I don't own any of the Penguin Classic editions like this. It's so beautiful. This is a horror novel by Shirley Jackson about a family called the Blackwoods. Now, one of the Blackwood sisters has been accused of, I think, murdering several people in her family. It was never proven, so she's gone on to live her life in this home. But all of the people in the town are very suspicious of her. And so she is kind of ostracized, and we dive into her life, and I can't wait. I can't wait to meet her. Another classic, this time an Australian classic, is Picnic at Hanging Rock by Joan Lindsay. This is a thriller book about a group of students, female students. It's the year 1900. They go on a picnic and nothing can go wrong, right? Except when two of the girls disappear and they're trying to get to the bottom of what happened to these girls. It's very short. It's like, I think it's under 200 pages. So I'm so happy that I have this. I think they recently did a mini series on this, so I'll have to watch that after I finish reading it. Next up is a bit of a strange looking book. It's John Scalzi's Old Man's War. It's just very small. It said on Book Outlet, this is a hardcover, and it is. They didn't lie. But when I think hardcovers, I think like large. Anyway, I'm sure I will get used to this format. But this is sci-fi. Shocking that I got sci-fi. I never get sci-fi. But I've heard good things about this one. This is about a world, like a not too distant future, when old people go and fight wars instead of young people. And I started reading the first little bit, and it's fascinating because he's going to visit his wife's grave and then he's going off to war afterwards. Like, he's a widower, then he's off to war. It's just very strange to wrap your mind around. So I'm super excited to read this. It sounds great. I think it's like a classic in sci-fi, so that'll be good. I also picked up Americanah by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I've been wanting to read this for a long time. I have a few of her books on my shelves and I've never read her. I knew that I wanted to start here. I shouldn't say that I've never read her. I've read her nonfiction, which is fantastic. She's just someone I admire so much. So this follows two people who are completely in love, and they're trying to escape military-ruled Nigeria. They're trying to go to the West. One of them lands in America and one of them lands in London. And it's about their stories there as immigrants. And it just should be really good and I think really timely. And I'm really looking forward to this one. Another thriller, shocking, is Perfect Days by Raphael Montes. Now, I think I heard about this one from Rachel over at the Shades of Orange. This is about a stalker, and you guys know how much I love a good stalker story. This is about a man who abducts a woman and they're on the road. So he's abducted her and then he drives through Brazil with her. And I'm imagining she's trying to escape desperately. And in his mind, it's perfect days. Oh, So scary, so creepy. This next one was recommended to me by one of you guys. I cannot remember who mentioned it to me, but it sounds really good. It's called Once We Were Brothers by Ronald H. Balson. We follow a man named Elliot. He is a civic leader and wealthy philanthropist. And he's at a fundraiser when this man comes up to him who accuses him of being a former Nazi SS officer. So this man will not let up, like even though the charges are dropped, like they are denounced entirely. This man is like, no, for sure, this guy was definitely an SS officer because I grew up with him and he betrayed my entire family when he joined the Nazis. It sounds fascinating. Once We Were Brothers. It sounds really, really good, so I picked that one up. I got another book for the baby. I can't help myself. She needs to learn how to read, right? It's very important. So I got Look, Look. I really wanted to get this book. It's really highly recommended because babies can only see in black and white and contrasting colors at the beginning of their lives. So I thought this would be good. I can just like sit with her and like go through this, and hopefully it'll be interesting for her. A little cat. Very much looking forward to that time in my life. I can't believe it's going to be actually pretty soon. As I am filming, Barry is in the nursery painting. It's just gray, guys. It's just gray, but it's very, very lovely. Like, we're getting there. Anyway, okay, back to books. Okay, so next up is a contemporary that I had no intention of reading. It's had a lot of hype. But I finally was convinced by Katie from Life Between Words. I read her Goodreads review on this and it hooked me. It's Kristen Hanna's The Great Alone. This is about a family in the 70s. Their dad was in the war and they moved to Alaska, and it is about their transition to living in Alaska, but it's also about watching their father kind of crumble. I think he might be very abusive to them. So it's going to be a hard read, but it's supposed to be very good. Well, many people think it's good, so I'm hoping I'll like it too. Last but not least is a historical fiction, World War II, and it's The Chilbury Ladies Choir by Jennifer Ryan. This is about citizens in England who are left behind when the war begins, and this group of women decide to band together and start a choir, and so they create this real bond, and you go through heartbreak with them, and I'm really looking forward to it. It just sounds very lovely and kind of heartwarming. I know it'll be heartbreaking, but I think it'll also be heartwarming, so I picked that one up too. And those are all of the books that I picked up from Book Outlet lately. Let me know in the comments below if you have picked up any great books lately. I would love to know what that is, and I will talk with you soon. Okay, bye guys.